Yeah.
Okay.
But I think like he gave us like a little like note thing or like a chapter to take notes on, and I think he wanted us to use the worksheet for Google or that
Okay.
spreadsheet.
Well, if you want to provide access to that, I can. I was going to go to my TI 8384 and share that with you so you could see how to do it in a calculator here. What would be best for you today?
I think the calculators would be
All
fine.
right. So I'm going to share my calculator here. Again, everything you're seeing on my screen, be in that video. This won't necessarily be in the notes, but I'll try to take some snip. So if you got your calculator handy, you got to go to stat edit there, and it'll say, okay, let me hit enter. There's list one, list two. You want to put the hours in list one. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. List two, you want to put the bacteria.
You said stat edit. I'm
That
sorry.
edit, yeah. And I'm happy to go back and show you that again if I need to. 31443. All right, so I already made the classic mistake here, which is to not put the data in correctly. That's the thing to look at first is like, did you actually enter the data incorrectly? Let me know when you get caught up here to this.
Um, I'm at the names ops math or OPS.
Right, so hit enter so that you can
That's it.
so you're here, you're at the stat edit, right? Stat edit.
Stat edit.
It sounds like you hit
All right.
second stat. You want to go to just stat. It's just the stat button here
Oh, okay.
and hit enter and hit edit.
Sure. All right. 0. And then to go over to L2, how to just click the
You
arrow.
using yeah, using the D-pad there. The up, down, left, right D-pad there. Let me know when you got all those entered.
All right, I got them all.
All right, so always good to just check, make sure the data set is intact, same number of entries. So I'm going to do a second quit. That kind of gets you back to the home screen. And then the
Second
next
quit.
thing, yeah, second quit, you don't have to, but I like to always kind of mimic what we do in other functions. So now I'm gonna hit
Okay.
second. I'm sorry, I'm starting to go to stat this time, stat calc.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay. And you see all these possible types of regressions. And we want either X reg or power reg. I believe it's exponential regression. So I'm going to try that. That's what I believe what this one is. Um, so do you see that
Yeah, I
as
think
well on your
so.
screen? Okay. So hit enter. Yours might have another screen that pops up. Just go with the default values and paste it in there.
Okay.
And you should see numbers similar to mine.
How do I you said paste?
I believe yours, if you got an 80, what do you have, an 84?
Yeah.
So I believe at the bottom of that screen, it might say paste. I'm not really sure. Just go down to the bottom, select keep the default values, and then hit enter.
Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. And then do you have these same values for A and B?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the other screen. and we'll talk about how to actually answer this question now. So like I said, try to put a few snips in to show you. The video is probably gonna be more useful than the snips. But this says to determine the regression equation, round each value to 4 decimal places. So your regression equation is y equals 90.8344 times b is 4.0, let's see here, 890 to the power of x. Any questions on rounding or what I did there?
You just rounded to the. You rounded to
Or
the
to,
to
yep,
the fourth.
yeah.
Oh,
In the
okay.
case of b, the 7 causes the 9 to round up to 0, which is why the 8 goes to a 9, and the 9 goes to a 0.
Okay, I got it.
And you're welcome to check these as we go. I mean, the whole point of this is to get you the help you need. Part B says to use the equation for our 7. It says let x equal 7. So you're putting 7 into that equation we just wrote. So 90.8344, 4.0890 to the power of 7. Would you like some help in showing how to enter this into the calculator, or do you feel like you've got that down?
So, let's see. Should I just click second quit again? Or just.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can just enter it right there in the calculator as is.
Oh, okay.
I'll show that here. You just start typing 90.83
Andy.
344, 4.0890. Oh, sorry, this didn't do what I wanted. There we go. Parenthesis,
Let's see. 4.
parenthesis, caret 7 or exponent 7.
Exponent 7. All right.
You
One,
should see
two.
a similar
Yeah.
number to what I have on there. Hopefully the
Yeah.
same. And then in terms of the actual answer that they're looking for, it says round to the nearest whole number. So
Mhm.
that would be 1736082. 1736082.
Yeah. Okay. I actually um I actually refreshed the question. So it says like every time it refreshes it says try a similar because I got it wrong so many times. So
Sure.
it gives me the same like the pretty much the same thing but um
So in that
the
case,
same
you can
question but
either,
different numbers.
yeah, you can send over a snip, or you can say, you know what, hey, I got it. Matthew just showed me how to work through this one. It's basically the same. We can go on to another question.
Yeah.
It's whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we could do that. We could go
we've
to the
got
next one.
we'll go to about 10:25. So you'll just have to get some more questions over to me either by text, email, or drop them in the chat.
Okay. Um we could try this one. So I'm trying to take a picture real quick.
Okay. You can also show you how to use the snipping tool. Another lesson, it'll be a little faster on your machine there.
I could just.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, sharing that won't work. It's
Oh, okay.
easier. It's easier. You got to either drop it in the chat or email or whatever. Yeah, that doesn't really work. That is the one limitation of this format, but there's a lot of advantages, like we don't have to go and find a place, and I have lots of availability, and you get the notes and the screen recording as well. So,
Okay, I just took a picture of it.
all right. So for a future lesson, you're welcome to like queue up a bunch of questions. You can send them over ahead of time. That way we're not delayed on stuff like this. Um, so just keep that in mind. Looks like. All right, just be careful there. It looks like you're logged on two devices. I have not unmuted you, but try that one there. Hey, Daniel, there you are. Yeah, I've not received that snip yet. I don't know if you texted or emailed it, but just let me know when you send that over.
Okay, I just sent it. Sorry, it's 'cause I had to like exit my phone and go to photos, take a
Sure.
shot.
There it is. Excellent. All right. So let's take a look here. All right. So question 3. Basically it's the same thing, right? It's putting this into the calculator and doing the same thing. So no big deal here. Grab a snip of it. So a couple things on the calculator here. Let me go back and share that. There's a sometimes you want to clear out your screen. That's the clear button. When you go to stat edit, um, there's a couple of ways you can re-enter the data. Now the L1 is the same, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same. L2 is different. So what a lot of students do is just sit there and they delete, delete, delete. That's okay if it's a small data set. I'll show you what to do if it's a larger one. But basically you just got to be able to re-enter this data. So 17,675. Okay, now to check your data, one of the things that I learned is that it's good to kind of go backwards, go up the list instead of down the list when you're checking it. Kind of makes your brain focus differently and you end up sometimes catching stuff. Because even being just one number off could mess up the entire thing. So that looks pretty good. So let me know when you get that into your calculator there.
Okay, I got it.
Or
I
if
just
or you
checked
don't
it.
have, you can if you whatever. So I like to quit, second quit, that gets me back, but you're going to stat calc, and you can
Second.
actually go up. You don't have to go down. You're going to expreg, exponential regression, 0 there. Or you can go
Mm-hmm.
down from the beginning.
Yeah.
Hit enter. In yours, you'll probably have a screen that says like list 1, list 2. Just choose the defaults, click on the paste button, and then you should see similar values to this.
Uh, yep.
Great.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Okay. So if they were different, one of us entered the data wrong, or we both entered the data wrong, who knows? But again here it says to round to 4 decimal places.
Yeah.
So that is 17682.9476 times 0.9596 to the power of x. 0.9596 to the power of x. So that's your answer. I guess they probably want a y equals here for part A.
Yeah. Let me see. You did y equals a 17. Oh yeah.
looking okay for you?
Yeah, I was just checking on the rounding. All right, it's good. I got it.
And then from using the regression equation from A, what would the population be in year 9? That's x equals 9. So you got to put 9 in for x. It's just more busy work at this
Yeah.
point. Um, if you get the equation right, you should be able to get um, the actual calculation right. So
One,
6,
two,
2.
six.
So here is my result. I don't actually use the TI-83 unless I have to. There's better calculators out there, so I'll kind of direct you to better tools if we work together more. This is around the nearest whole number, so that's 12,200. Looks like.
Yeah, just stays the same.
Yeah. So you probably
All
got
right.
time for another question if you want to send one over in the chat. Although it's probably the same as what we've been doing. We'll
Yeah.
see.
I think maybe this is probably the same thing. Yeah. Um, I got another one. Maybe. Mm, this one. Yeah, probably. I got different questions, so they're not probably on the same. Because I think that homework was only like 3 questions, so I got that done. So that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah, I mean, if you have something else you want to send over, we got some time left here.
Okay.
Other option is I can make you co-host and you can share your screen. I can grab a snip of whatever it is you're looking at. It's up to you though.
Uh, can you hear me, Matthew?
Are you still there, Daniel?
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
like you,
just
okay.
um Yeah, I was just gonna ask, you're pretty good on the fundamentals and stuff like that, because that's the next chapter I have.
Sure. Yeah, I can help with, I help with everything up through graduate level math classes. So no issue in helping you. Just make sure you
Mhm.
prioritize what you want us to work on. Do you have anything you can send over real quick here? Otherwise, we'll probably have to close out our lesson for today.
Um, it's fine. I could just send it for the next session.
Okay.
I just had a question on so you do you how do you take the payments? Do you can you
Yeah.
do you
So yeah, let me cover all that right now.